Hello, welcome to the Echo Tips podcast. In this week's edition, we're going to be talking about the Olympics. That's right. So, a lot of things happening with the games and, snowboarding and figure skating and skiing and all sorts of other different things. So you might want to know, how do I keep up with that? And what can my Amazon Echo, more importantly, do to help me keep up with the games? Well, before we get into that in any sort of detail, we're going to go to a brief message about our podcast, and then I'll be right back. This episode is brought to you by New Vision at Goodwill Industries of the Valleys, and also made possible in part by a grant from the Virginia Board for the Blind and Vision Impaired. New Vision is a program of Goodwill that provides information services and assistive technology training to individuals with visual impairments. Goodwill Industries of the Valleys is a nonprofit organization serving Central, Southwest, and Southside Virginia. Goodwill's mission is to empower individuals, strengthen families, and inspire communities. These shows are provided for educational purposes. This podcast may not be retransmitted, sold, or reproduced without written permission from New Vision. Well, hello again and welcome back. As I mentioned, this week we're going to be talking about the Olympic Games. That's right. So before I get into that, though, I'd like to welcome our new listeners to the podcast. What am I listening to, you might wonder? Well, this is the Echo Tips podcast, where we have little nuggetized episodes about your Amazon Echo. We try to talk about new things and new hardware, and sometimes we dust off some of the old goodies, and we try to keep it between 5 to 15 minutes long. And my name is David Ward. I'm the instructor for the New Vision program here at Goodwill. And for our returning listeners, we'd like to welcome you back as well, because of both of you, we're about to hit 80,000 listens to the podcast. So we really appreciate that, us being in our 4th season now. All right, so we're going to delve right into this. So if you have an echo and hearing distance of me, I'm going to be demoing at least 4 or 5 of these bad boys. If you have an echo and hearing distance of me, you might want to shut its ears off. That way I'm not tripping up your echo at home when I'm doing this little demonstration, okay? So our first here is, what's my Olympics update? Now I imagine this will be routinely updated now, because right now it's talking about some of the older Olympics. It mentions the 2022, but you'll get the idea. So let's give this a try. Alexa, what's my Olympics update?
While the United States tends to dominate the Summer Games, Americans have led the overall medal count just once in the Winter Olympics and have the 3rd best odds to lead the medal count in 2022. One veteran named to watch for his 2-time gold medalist Mikaela Shiffrin in the slalom. The men's curling team will also look to repeat its momentous gold medal run from 2018, and world champion Nathan Chen will be a name to watch in the figure skating arena. Snowboarding and skeleton are also typical strengths for the Americans.
All right, so there you go. You got your little update. So pretty cool. Here's another one. This is a podcast that's known for covering the Olympics. Alexa, play the Podium podcast.
Playing the Podium from Amazon Music. Here's episode 37, Winning in a Day, Inspiring Women Every Day.
Momentum is the quantity of motion of a moving body. Sounds simple enough. Lucky for us, the Olympics are at the most basic level.
Alexa, stop.
A lot of bodies involved.
So there you go. There's that powerful little podcast. Quite an intro there. Okay, and now let's see. What about this? Alexa, when is figure skating?
The next figure skating team event at the Olympics is next Thursday, February 3rd at 9:02 p.m.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. So that gives you a little insight there, and you could obviously ask other things in figure skating. What about this one? Alexa, when is the opening ceremony?
The opening ceremony of the Beijing Olympics will take place Friday, February 4th, 2022. The closing ceremony will take place on February 20th, 2022.
Okay. So there you are. That gives you a little bit of insight. These were some commonly mentioned things in some of the weekly newsletters or monthly newsletters that Amazon sends out. But I thought it was really practical. It might be something folks are really interested in. All right, well, it's that time again to turn the ears back on your Echo, start practicing some of the many things that you've learned. I'm David Ward for the New Vision program, and we thank you for listening.
Thanks, Dave. Let me tell you a bit more. Let me put on my official sounding voice. Ahem, ahem. This episode is brought to you by New Vision at Goodwill Industries of the Valleys and also made possible in part by a grant from the Virginia Board for the Blind and Vision Impaired. New Vision is a program of Goodwill that provides information services and assistive technology training to individuals with visual impairments. Goodwill Industries of the Valleys is a nonprofit organization serving Central, Southwest, and Southside Virginia. Goodwill's mission is to empower individuals, strengthen families, and inspire communities. These shows are provided for educational purposes. This podcast may not be retransmitted, sold, or reproduced without written permission from New Vision. Phew! Thanks for listening.